Hello everyone and welcome to our stretch for middle splits. We're going to begin today stretching out the hips and inner thighs in yogic squat position. Spread the knees apart and sink the hips towards the mat. Keep the spine nice and straight and place your hands over your heart center, spreading your knees apart further. Just hold here, taking a few deep breaths in this stretch. Maybe taking a few side stretches, reaching up to the sky, or pushing your knees apart manually. Now place your hands to the mat and push your hips towards the sky, spreading out the legs further. Reach for your ankles or the mat, and we're going to come into a straddle fold. You can move your hips slightly from side to side just to gain some more mobility, or you can stay static, reaching for those ankles if you can. Now externally rotate the feet and we're going to sink down over to the left side, then we're going to switch over to the right, taking some side lunges, Skandasana pose. Just switch as freely as you can use your hands to support you, or you can even do this actively moving between the postures, stretching out the hamstrings, the inner thighs and the hips. Now slowly make your way into butterfly posture in the center of your mat. Join the soles of your feet together and part the knees, leaning slightly forward, keeping your chest nice and high, just to gain some extra mobility in the hips. Now we're going to move into frog pose. Keep your knees at 90-degree angles with your leg. Push the lower belly in towards the mat, kind of tilting your bum towards the sky. Stretching out the hips and inner thighs here. You can stay on your forearms, on your hands, or even lie completely flat. If you stay on your hands, this will be harder and a deeper stretch for the hips. Now slowly push up from the mat and come back to center. Spread your legs out as wide as you can get them, keep them straight and point the toes. Slowly begin to fold into the center between your legs, stretching out the inner thighs and hips here. You can rock your feet gently backwards and forwards just to gain some extra mobility in the inner thighs, or just stay static. Folding as far as you can, maybe staying on your forearms or even reaching for those ankles if you're more advanced. Now slowly come up into a seated position, place your hands in front of you and just begin to crawl forward, and you want to tilt your hips so that they're now square to the mat. Just want to stay here for a few moments in this middle split, sinking the lower belly towards the mat, hold for as long as you can. When you're ready, join me in saying Namaste to end our practice together. Thank you for joining me.